Arpita Mitra from Artmania Worldwide. Artmania Worldwide अपने आर्ट की बातें लेके अपने नए एपिसोड के साथ फिर से हाजिर है। आज हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं शालिनी दत्त जी, जो एक बहुत ही कमाल की आर्टिस्ट है फ्रॉम दिल्ली। सो शालिनी जी, वी वेलकम यू टू आवर प्लेटफॉर्म दैट इज आर्ट की बातें। Welcome to this.
Thank you so much. This is wonderful. It's really lovely being here and talking to you finally. We've been really chatting for a while, and it's lovely to have face-to-face communication with you.
True. Shalini ji, will start from your beginning, from your childhood. Tell us something. How did this happen that you actually felt कि हाँ अब I want to be an artist, या वो family में ही था या आपने खुद develop किया?
Interesting story. बहुत लंबी चलेगी, but I'll try and say it in very short. Art का जहाँ तक सवाल है, I think as far as I remember myself, I remember doing some art. शायद 3-4 साल से ही शुरू कर दिया होगा. But yes, I've always enjoyed drawing, painting, and everybody knew me as that, कि हाँ इसका तो art अच्छा है. But then what I really wanted to be was a doctor. Maybe it was conditioning, maybe सबने बोल के हाँ नंबर अच्छे आते हैं डॉक्टर बन जाओ, so that kind of a thing. But so for the longest time, that is what I really pursued, and art was just a hobby, and it went on and got many awards. बचपन में काफी prizes मिल जाते थे, got many recognitions and all of that. So I knew that I was good at it, but I never considered it as a career. And it's after class 10 that medical की किताबें देखी हमने इतनी मोटी, and I said no, that's not for me. I would rather do something else. And then I actually got into design, and after school I studied design. So I studied textile design at NID, National Institute of Design.
Yes.
And that is who I was for the longest time. I worked as a textile designer in the industry, in the craft sector, factories, exports, buying houses, all sorts of things. And I would say about COVID ke baad se I recognized myself as an artist. I never thought I was, design is one thing, it's a different kind of mindset, but art was something very different. For the longest time I struggled with it. How do you call it an art? Is it really art? Is it a design? Is it a piece which has been made? What is it? How does it qualify as an art? Until I was not clear about it, I did not want to call myself an artist. And I think after COVID, gradually, you start sort of doing a lot of introspection, sitting at home, doing all sorts of things. And that's when I sort of, realized that I do want to explore art. And then, met a few people, talked to a few people, started showing my work around, and it's just grown like that. So I would say I'm a 2-year-old artist, but
doing it from childhood.
Yes, with a 2-year-old artist with what shall I say, a 30-year-old experience, 50 years of experience.
Very nice. Art is something, art is something, it's not only related to जो आप canvas पे करते हैं वही art है. Art is everywhere. Everywhere it is art. Whether you are cooking, you are a good cook, that is also an art. So हम art को उस तरीके से specify नहीं कर सकते कि हम canvas painting करें, then only I can become an artist. Right. So जो आप कर रही हैं वो बहुत ही बेहतरीन है, और मैं अपने दर्शकों को ये बताना चाहूंगी, अभी इन्होंने शालिनी दत्त जी ने हमारे एक ऑनलाइन एग्जीबिशन हमने किया था, that is photo art exhibition 2023. So that is still there in the YouTube channel. अगर Artmania Worldwide के YouTube channel में it is still available, and you can see amazing works done by Shalini Dutt ji. And since you are here with us today, we would like to see a few of your works.
Sure. So I work with painting and drawing, of course. Paint with a lot of mixed media. I don't just do traditional because that's not how I was trained. I've never trained as a pure art, medium. but I work with whatever gets my curiosity. जो भी मुझे लगता है, if I see something which is lying around and I say कि, oh, this could be interesting, this has a nice form, or it has a nice texture or a color, I'll just use it.
Right.
And art is very instinctive for me. I don't plan anything. I don't draw and then paint. It's just absolutely go by instinct.
That's how it should be. Yes.
Right. So I'm going to show you some of my pieces. I'll start with this.
Right.
This piece that you see behind me, this is a textile art. It's been woven. It's a tapestry. It's artistic tapestry. I've woven it with my hands. And what I've used here, interestingly, I wish I could really show you close by, but you won't be able to see so much on the screen. I've used old saris. I've used pieces of old garments. I've used नानी की साड़ी, माँ का सलवार, किसी का दुपट्टा, मेरा कुर्ता, बच्चे की फ्रॉक. Anything that I lay my hands on is part of my vocabulary.
Wow.
So that's what I've used here. Like I've basically tried to show human turmoil and how it builds up like a lava and ऐसे टूटता है. So that similarly, that parallel I've drawn in this. So I sort of go with whatever I'm going through at that point, and that drives me to make something.
Beautiful.
So this is textile art. I use a lot of waste material. I've used plastics. I've used polybags. I've used wires. Anything, like I said, जो भी मुझे दिख जाए.
True. Even I saw one of your works where you had, I think, woven with plastic polythene bags. और उसको आपने tie किया हुआ है to a rag or something?
Yeah, it's a frame. I've basically woven it on a frame. So I've used all the packaging and plastic material. I've even used drinking straws in it. So anything that can get woven gets woven. So people have to watch out for what they leave around me. किसी का भी कुछ कपड़ा छूट गया तो it's gone.
तो शालिनी जी के पास चला गया.
Yes. I'll show you another piece I had done. If you see this piece,
wow,
this has also been woven by using waste fabrics.
Okay.
Dupattas, chadar ka tukda, cut pieces, kuch bhi banaya, whatever cut piece gets left, I use it. Then I also paint. I've always loved painting, and this is one of my pieces that I've done.
Very nice.
So if you can see this.
Very nice.
This is mixed media, acrylic and drawing. Then there is another piece that I'll show you.
Wow.
This is again canvas and acrylic.
Yeah.
As you see, I use a lot of colors. Colors just talk to me. I mean, yes, I do a lot of black and white, but if I just let myself go, I just think of color immediately.
Yeah, that actually creates that positivity. Yeah. This is beautiful painting, and this painting I think you shared in it's there in the exhibition also.
It's there in the exhibition, and I'll show you this one.
Yeah, very nice, very beautiful.
So whatever I do, I mean, as you can see, all of these have a lot of layers and a lot of texturing going on even within the painting.
Right.
So a lot of my textile background comes into this. So I've used techniques like shibori and stone washing and embroideries and things. Everything I combine within my paintings. So जो भी सीखा सब कुछ वापस यहाँ पे आ जाता है.
बिल्कुल वही क्रिएटिविटी है कि जो आपने सीखा उसी को आप अपने कैनवस पे डालते हैं. Very pretty, very nice.
I'm very influenced by nature. I love insects. I love dragonflies, butterflies. जो भी छोटी-छोटी कुदरत की भगवान की देन है. I love them. Little fish, insects, birds.
The beauty of that is what nature is. क्योंकि nature हमें बहुत कुछ सिखाता है. Actually, everything we learn from nature, whether it is discipline or whether it is colors. So everything is there in the nature, और हम उन्हीं को ही अपने जो हमारी creative thoughts हैं, हम उनको सिर्फ वहां से लेते हैं और पिरोते हैं.
Absolutely.
So very nice, beautiful works. And जो भी works अगर आपको पसंद आ रहे हैं, जो इनको देख रहा है, so जरूर आर्ट मेनिया वर्ल्ड वाइड से संपर्क करें. और अगर आप भी अपने वॉल्स में ये सुंदर सुंदर वर्क्स दिखाना चाहते हैं, रखना चाहते हैं, तो जरूर आर्ट मेनिया वर्ल्ड वाइड को कांटेक्ट करें और शालिनी जी की ब्यूटीफुल पेंटिंग्स अपने घर की शोभा बढ़ाएंगे. So Shalini ji, if I ask you, like after say 5 years, where do you see yourself from today?
5 years तो बहुत लंबा है. 5 दिन के बाद का पूछ
तभी
लो.
मैंने बोला क्योंकि you said you are just 2 years old now, so थोड़ा आप बड़े हो जाओ.
थोड़े से जब बड़े हो जाऊंगी और तो आई जैसे कहते हैं ना, मैं बड़ी होके एक बहुत बड़ी कलाकार बनना चाहती हूँ. I want to be known all
You
over the
already
world. I want
are.
to be known. I want to be known as somebody who works with very meaningful art. I want to work with large scale public art where I utilize a lot of waste material. I utilize a lot of, and I love working with children and adults, and I like to take workshops and things like that. And whatever I know, जो भी मुझे आता है, जो भी मुझे महसूस होता है, I share that with everybody. So that's really where I see myself going, and definitely this is something that I'm going to keep pushing on
जरूर
for a long
आपकी
time.
मनोकामनाएं पूरी होंगी. All our best wishes to you from Artmania Worldwide. So
Thank you
you
so much.
grow and you spread your creativity around the world, and we would like to see you where you actually want to reach. So all our best wishes to you. Thank you so much for joining. So and we wish you good luck.
Thank you so much, and the same to you. And we'll see you soon again. We'll meet again.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.